Today on The Express, we're at the BC Creative Achievement Awards. Coming up, costume design, jewelry, ceramics, and the Lifetime Achievement Award to Vancouver's iconic shoemaker.
It's wonderful to be honored.
Gotta love the shoes, and that's not all you're going to love in the next 30 minutes. Also on today's Express.
It all starts with a bath and ends with a trendy cut.
Dressed up doggies at the Fetching Fur Pet Salon.
In 1998, there were only 20 left in the wild, but now those numbers are growing.
The Vancouver Island Marmot's new lease on life.
Camera lights were flashing as Heritage Hall was host to a very unique fashion show.
One of a kinds at the Trends Muse Fashion Show.
My kids.
Raising my son.
Kids.
Being a mother.
And what would you say? What is your greatest achievement? That and so much more. Welcome to an all-new Express. I'm Johanna Ward, and can you tell where I am? The Shaw Studios for the BC Creative Achievement Awards. It's a juried competition, and we will tell you more about it throughout today's show. But first, a competition of our own on the Free Lunch Daily 4. And you know Amy Beeman, she does things a little differently.
The Stepping Stones Bakery Cafe on Main Street in Vancouver is a family affair. Ta-da! 3 generations and counting. And based on the fresh baking, delicious sandwiches, and decadent desserts, we're hoping it'll be open for generations to come. Today we're going to try their most popular items: the chocolate lover's plate, the bread basket, a roast beef sandwich, and the meat lasagna.
Are you guys hungry? Are you going to work out? Do you need some energy?
We only use Belgium chocolate and all our items.
Well, we have free food.
Free food.
Free food. There's desserts, and there's sandwich, and there's lasagna. You're good?
All for me.
Start things off with the roast beef sandwich.
Wow, look at that.
And the roast beef sandwich.
It's delicious. The bread is incredible. I love this baguette.
And the homemade meat lasagna.
It is just right. Not too much meat, yet not lacking in it, and a nice layer of cheese on the top, which I like, and throughout.
And the infamous bread basket.
Wow. Do I have to disturb it? It looks so nice. Everything's just like so fresh, and you can taste that there's real quality, and they must use really good ingredients.
And my favorite, the chocolate lover's plate.
Mine too.
With some organic coffee.
Oh my gosh. Every chocolate lover's dream.
And the results are in. The top 4 items at the Stepping Stones Bakery Cafe are, coming in at number 4, the bread basket.
But what I like is their presentation, just like the little things that they do. Lots of love.
Number 3 is the homemade meat lasagna.
Fantastico.
Number 2 is the roast beef sandwich.
Meal fit for a king or a queen.
And at number 1, the chocolate lover's plate.
This cheesecake and this mousse is just to die for.
Watch out, you never know when lunch is on us. I'm Amy Beeman for The Express.
It's tough to put chocolate in competition with anything. It's always going to win, unless, of course, you put it in competition with wine. We do have more winners to meet today on this show, the outstanding designers that are being recognized in the BC Creative Achievement Awards.
I am very thankful to British Columbians who launched my career and still buy my products.
Later, a special honor for iconic shoe designer John Flubach on his birthday.
I never thought I'd be 60. Wow, how, 60? That's old. Like what? How?
It's not at all. And happy birthday. It's not old.
Thank you.
Nina uses a vegetable-based color on the dogs that can transform them from hot pink to deep purple.
Plus, a hair salon that's got everybody barking for a new look. Did you see the purple hair on that dog? What a look is that? Definitely a new look. So why not try something new? Up at UBC, they have tons of instructional sports programs. And as Peter Kim tells us, this week, you can shop.
Martial arts is just one of the many free activities the University of British Columbia is offering as part of Shopping Week.
It's an opportunity for the staff of the University of British Columbia, the students of the University of British Columbia, as well as the public that lives out here on campus and the public of the Greater Vancouver to come out and try the programs that we offer here under recreation in the Student Recreation Centre.
It's a chance to get out and get involved. The university can be a stressful experience, so staying active is important.
Well, it's a great opportunity to provide wellness to everybody around. We offer everything from martial arts to Pilates to yoga to dance, different types of dance classes to outdoor recreation, everything from skydiving to learning to scuba dive. Everything we can think of, we try to bring in here. It allows for enrichment of the students' lives as well as the public and the staff here out on campus. It's a great opportunity for those people out here to try a program without actually committing any of the money. They get to see what the class is like, see what the instructors are like, see if it fits into their lifestyle and what they're seeking.
Classes like Latin dance allow you to get a feel for the activity without having to commit.
The free classes, I'm trying them all. So I can figure out what is the best one and take it for the rest of the term.
The eclectic mix also allows people to experience something new, like Iaido, the traditional Japanese martial art of drawing and cutting with a samurai sword.
In Japan, they wouldn't even say it's a real sword. They just call it a practice sword, an iaito. So it's not sharp. It's about as sharp as maybe a butter knife. Looks like one of the swords you see in the movies, but not sharp at all.
Very a la Kill Bill.
Well, there's a lot of things that are available here that people might just not have been aware of otherwise. Like, well, for myself with Iaido, I found about it by just reading, in my case it was in Victoria, but just reading a recreation guide, seeing this listing and going, oh, what's that? I want to check that out. So I think the shopping week really gives people a chance to do that.
For students, programs like this demonstrate that university is about more than just term papers and exams.
It creates an opportunity for students who, rather than being cooped up in their room, studying all the time, have an opportunity to come out and be a part of something. It adds a social aspect where they get to meet students that are not in your programs. It adds the aspect of just getting out, being a part of the university. Basically, our job and one of our missions at UBC Recreation is to enrich the student life, but it's also to enrich the staff life that's out here and make sure that the culture that is living out here on campus have something to do and enjoy what they're doing.
It can also do wonders for your social life and help break the ice when looking to meet new people.
They were very, very welcoming, as they are with any newcomers. So just very friendly, very sociable group. So it's there's an element that keeps me coming back just for that.
The best part is there's no limit to the number of classes you can try.
Some of the martial arts classes and Pilates classes offer 2 or 3 classes, the same classes throughout the week. For example, with our Pilates, we have 11 classes this week that are going to happen. Martial arts is well into the 20s classes that we offer.
So whether you're a student looking to get more involved in the campus experience or just a resident, UBC Shopping Week offers something for everyone. In Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
UBC's next shopping week will be in the fall. It starts on September the 8th, and that's their busiest one. Think I'm shoe shopping today? I wish. It's a flu vlog. You can't miss it. And today we are on hand to celebrate the best of BC's designers. Coming up, winners and winners at the BC Creative Achievement Awards.
There's actually a lot going on in BC, and it's really great to have some award or something to recognize what's going on here.
Plus a fashion show with a dignified message.
It's really promoting how you can just be beautiful inside and out.
Fashion. It's about the clothes, sure, but it's also about a great cut and color. Now, we know us girls are particular about that, but what about our four-legged friends? Bianca Stolterbeck's at an Abbotsford salon with a woman who has won awards for her ability to cut, color, and coif dog hair.
Whether they're black, white, or purple, every dog that comes to Nina Leightonen's salon gets the star treatment.
There's so much fun stuff that you can do, with the hair when the clients will let you.
It all starts with a bath and ends with a trendy cut.
So Mom wants something a little bit shorter and easy maintenance, especially when it's really muddy outside.
Nina is the owner of the Fetching Fur Pet Salon in Abbotsford, and together with her co-worker Jen Davies, she cuts and colors hair for man's best friend.
One thing that I specialize in is the creative side of it. Jen is very good at technical, like to the point, and I've been trying to stretch my limits and doing the creative cuts to bring out their cuteness, to do something different than everybody else.
So how creative does Nina get? Well, check out the recent looks her dog Jet has been sporting.
Just coloring the Olympic rings took me 3 hours. And then, after they're dried, you have to do a lot of touch-up.
In fact, Nina is a certified master groomer.
I actually went to school to learn my trade, and after you learn the basics, you have to be tested to become certified, which I have done. I've done my testing and been judged.
Nina uses a vegetable-based color on the dogs that can transform them from hot pink to deep purple.
Okay, and what kind of a procedure is it? And we'll let you go. What kind of a procedure is involved in dyeing their hair?
Well, first of all, you have to have a clean dog. So we have to bathe and brush and dry the dog completely, so there's no oil or dirt. And then we apply the color, and they just have to sit for a little while.
And so if people want to do this, hi, I'll pick you up again. If people want their dog to look a little something like this, what can they do?
Okay. You let a professional do it.
So once your dog has been cut and colored, you can check out Nina's boutique, complete with dog sweaters knit by her mom.
I'm actually looking for a sweater for my dog. Yeah, and I heard that these ones were really nice. I was talking to a neighbor of mine, and he shops in this boutique. I'm sort of leaning towards this one. My dog, although he's not showing it right now, he is very flamboyant.
So what's next for Nina? Well, she'll be transforming her poodle Jet for another competition.
He's not going to be he will be she and wearing roller skates.
I'm Bianca Selterbeck in Abbotsford for The Express.
Yes, good boy.
Nina is holding a dog carnival to celebrate her 3rd year in business. She's inviting all of her clients to bring down their dogs in dress up, and there'll be games and prizes. You can get details at her website, Fetching Fur. And speaking of fetching, have a look at this. Jewelry that is certainly fetching and fabulous and functional and award-winning. And you can see who and what else is being honored coming up. After the break, ceramics, shoes, even a wall socket.
Usually we really focus on very sculptural things, and here the whole purpose is to disappear, to be subtle.
Plus, marmots at Mountain View.
Wardrobe for Johanna Ward provided by Plum. Complete your look at plum.ca or visit one of our locations in Greater Vancouver.
What if we could stop a heart attack before it even starts? Research into the root causes of heart disease can make it happen. As a leading funder of heart and stroke research in Canada, we need your help. The Heart and Stroke Foundation, finding answers for life.
I remember my first fight. Everyone was standing around, watching. Right away, I felt like I belonged, like I was part of something. I felt really powerful, really important. I really beat that guy. He didn't even have a chance. My coach says I have a lot of potential, and I know if I train real hard, I have a shot at making the Olympic team.
Hair services for the Express provided by the Lounge Hair Studio. The Lounge, helping you reach your full image potential.
Welcome back to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward, and this is a very special day for the winners of the BC Creative Achievement Awards, and especially so for one honoree who is celebrating his 60th birthday. Think you know who it is? Well, stay with us and you'll get to meet him. But first, we're joining Aaron Shaw at Mountain View Conservation to talk about the marmot.
Sunning on a rock, this marmot looks pretty relaxed. But the situation for the Vancouver Island marmot has been grim for the past few years. In 1998, there were only 20 left in the wild, but now those numbers are growing thanks to Mountain View Conservation Society and the Vancouver Island Marmot Recovery Program.
We established breeding pairs in 2001. And then in 2002, we had our first pups. And we've augmented the population so far. The last count last season after the releases was 90.
The Mountain View Marmot facility is under strict quarantine because marmots are so sensitive, especially during breeding season, which is late April to September.
We come into the main office, go through quarantine procedures, so we change into coveralls, into separate designated booths. Here we feed them a pellet that provides pretty much all the nutrition they need, but we also like to provide produce for them.
In the wild, marmots eat grasses and flowers and live together in the alpine meadows of Vancouver Island. But as with many endangered animals, their habitat is under threat from human development. Here at Mountain View, though, it's a pretty good life for a marmot.
We try and keep it as natural as possible. We also try to stay hands-off with them and allow them to just be marmots.
Since 2003, Mountain View has helped release about 50 marmots on Vancouver Island, and they are a charity funded primarily by public donations, so check out their website if you're feeling giving. I'm Erin Shaw in Fort Langley for The Express.
Marmots are endangered, so the breeding program is not open to the public, but it is great to have a glimpse of them here on The Express. And now, not a glimpse, no. We have an intimate look at the winning work being honored at the BC Creative Achievement Awards. Omer, you're an industrial designer, and now you get to add award winner to that title. How do you feel?
Fantastic. I'm honored.
You're with a lot of great names today, and that must be pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's a great honor. There's actually a lot going on in BC, and it's really great to have some award or something to recognize what's going on here.
And tell us a little bit about your work.
Well, this actually is a departure from what we usually work on. Generally speaking, we do very expressive, very large and very sculptural works, and here the whole purpose is to disappear, to be subtle. So cover plates for switches and light plugs, just the ugliest things in the world, and we've sort of found a solution.
I love it. It's so simple, and yet it has such an important purpose.
That's right.
Sarah, your work is very beautiful. I want to know, can I really eat out of those bowls?
Absolutely. People eat out of them all the time. I eat out of them for breakfast.
And what do you have for breakfast?
Usually yogurt and fruit.
Good, that's what I have too. Now, I love the idea that art can be both beautiful and functional.
For me, it's really important that people interact with my work. A lot of people like to buy pottery and put it on display, but for me, it's important that people touch it and use it.
How do you feel about being an award winner tonight?
It was a big surprise.
Yeah?
I just graduated 2 years ago, so I feel especially honored to be among all these really great artists.
So tonight I am pleased to be here to present John Fluvog with a special BC Achievement Award of Distinction.
Congratulations. Basically, it's a Lifetime Achievement Award, and what is that like to receive?
Well, it's kind of hard to comprehend because it actually coincides with my 60th birthday, and I never thought I'd make it. I never thought I'd be 60. Wow, 60? That's old. Like what?
It's not at all. And happy birthday. It's not old.
Thank you. And the Lifetime Achievement Awards, I'm really honored. It's great. It's beautiful. It's wonderful to be honored. I am very thankful to British Columbians who launched my career and still buy my products. I was interviewed actually by a magazine in New York, and I said, "Well, what's your busiest store?" And she thought for sure it's going to be, like New York. I said, no, actually it's Vancouver. So thank you, Vancouver.
Some may think that Creative Achievement Awards would be a different hat for you, but they're not. You're on the board year-round.
Yes, I am. I'm on the BC Achievement Foundation board. This was set up a number of years ago now to try and recognize the contributions that are made by British Columbians in a whole series of us. We have a Community Achievement Award. We have these Creative Achievement Awards. We also have a BC Nonfiction Award. all of those come out of the BC Achievement Foundation.
The question I have to ask you, do you wear Fluvogs? Do you have a pair of Fluvogs?
I don't have a pair of Fluvogs.
Not yet.
But I'm going to now. I can guarantee you now, you're getting the Fluvogs. In the Campbell closet's going to have Fluvogs there.
Congratulations to all of the winners of the BC Creative Achievement Awards. And we have 25 winners in this next story. Our youth-produced segment, Gen Y, is taking us on the runway for Muse, the Trends fashion show.
In the beautiful landmark building on Main and 15th in Vancouver, camera lights were flashing as Heritage Hall was host to a very unique fashion show where the goal was to promote inner beauty and self-worth.
The role of trends is to make teenagers discover the real beauty. It's not about a specific fashion trend or anything like that. It's just to help them discover what beauty is and how it can empower girls so much.
So who would trends be for?
It's for teens, age 13 to 19, who are interested in fashion and believe that there's way more out there than looking like Paris Hilton or Britney Spears or Lindsay Lohan or whoever.
Trends, teens reacting effectively and discovering style. One of the main missions of Trends is to help girls discover how to use their voice to implement change in the fashion industry and take a stand on behalf of all girls in the media.
In the fashion industry, unfortunately, right now, the standard size for a runway model is like a 0. So it's tough, you know, to really compete with that and compete with the pressures of society. But really, at the end of the day, the clothes that fit those women aren't really going to fit everybody else.
It's all these posters and in TV shows showing that you have to have a certain body type. And a lot, like the reality is, no one really has that body type. So Trends focuses on really showing that it's about the person and not about the body.
Not only can these girls strut their stuff on the catwalk, but the winners of an essay contest also show that they have the brains to back it up.
My essay was about beauty and leadership. It's about dressing with dignity and showing that teenage girls don't have to dress trashy to look good, and then they can show who they are and not just their body.
I think this is an amazing message. A lot of teenage girls don't have a lot of very high respect for themselves, and so something like this, a huge promotion in this heart of the city, is definitely going to promote like being naturally beautiful. And you don't need to buy all the diamonds and jewels and $100 jeans just to like be pretty. So I think this is all about self-confidence and self-image, and it's really promoting how you can just be beautiful inside and out.
Fashion magazines. Sure, they may be only one person's perspective on true beauty, but what Trends has expressed tonight is that it's better for the individual to decide how to interpret their own inner beauty. This is Melissa standing out for Gen Y on The Express. Gen Y has been brought to you by Options, Services for Community Society.
Gen Y is our youth-produced segment. All of the reporters are volunteers that have an interest in broadcasting. Some talented teens there, and also on today's Express Spotlight. The Vancouver Student Film Festival is back for its third year to showcase 29 short films, videos, and animation. The 40-voice choir of Richmond's own Steveston London Secondary School will be performing live at Aberdeen Centre. Learn more about the various programs at Simon Fraser University by visiting the SFU 2008 Open House. And today's awards were put on by the BC Achievement Foundation, and we want to be involved. So for today's Express Yourself segment, we want to know what your greatest achievement is.
I guess the biggest achievement is being back at work with challenges.
No, I don't know. My wife has put up with my crap for 20 odd years, so I'd put that as a solid achievement.
Finish out university and get a good job in web design.
It'll happen this summer. I'm crossing Canada.
My kids.
Raising my son.
Kids.
Being a mother.
My 3 boys.
Oh, I think taking care of my kids.
Getting my chartered accountant designation.
This one time I ate 6 hamburgers without stopping.
Can you have more than one?
Sure.
Well, one would be founding my own company, and then the second would be playing soccer in Europe.
I suppose my greatest achievement was jumping out of a plane.
Being in Canada, yeah.
How about you? What's your greatest?
Me too. It's also my greatest achievement, yes.
Being in Canada? Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a nice
You're
day.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
My greatest achievement, I don't know, ask me after tomorrow's Express. We'll be heading out to the Salvation Army's Camp Sunrise to find out what it takes to become a champion camper. I expect I'll do quite well on the s'mores competition. We also have some fun shows. Ballet BC's Home and Garden Tour. We'll have a preview for you and give you a chance to win tickets. And we'll take you out to Thunderbird Park for a show jumping competition. I'm Johanna Warden from All of Us on the Express. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.